it's off his glove. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And that one just missed outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Eaton is off at first with 2 away. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Pretty average results. 4 for 15. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 3-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. His first homer here in the series as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Daniel.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Kemp. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Sliced hard on the ground. Murphy's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Turner has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order. Still down 3-0.
Leading off for Washington. Shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Popped him up. Bellinger has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Here it comes on 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So here's Matt Kemp now in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's a .333 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A ball and a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Gonzalez, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Kemp becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Bellinger, base runner at first with one out. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Hernandez, a former Philly. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive and early going. The first 2 innings, they were able to do that.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His first homer so far in the series. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Two balls and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Hernandez right there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Zimmerman. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it, hit it right on the screws.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Looking up is Taylor, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Alex Wood.
Alex Wood.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Number 3.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Turner, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Matt Wieters comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
How about it?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Taylor. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 to count. Here's the 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nats leave a pair, but they're on top. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ripped down the line. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. Eaton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and stepping forth is the left fielder Matt Kemp. No balls and 1 strike. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Ripped toward the gap in right. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Rich Hill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Turner. And that's out number one. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The runner at second with 1 away. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His career batting line against Hill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Washington.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Hernandez. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Popped him up. Wieters shading to his right. 2 gone. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Squared that one up just a little late. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Striding in once again, Trey Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. Seager ranges to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Matt Wieters. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. A ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Gonzalez getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 6. Logan Forsythe is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
Count is 1-2.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. There's a strike.
The count's 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not.
And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's a 6-1 game.
35.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Ready with the 1-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Gonzalez comes set. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Still 1-2. chopped weakly to the left. Turner has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Tony Cingrani is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. One away now. Here's Adam Eaton. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Missed with a slider. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2. Now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-2. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike.
Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Takes a knee-high fastball. Popped high in the air. Murphy is under it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first homer here in the series. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. There's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bellinger in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
now batting, Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Nationals.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him another chance at hope.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bradley, a 25-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And there's out number 2.
So batter number 5, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out. On him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. Ross Stripling enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The pitcher, number 25, Archie Bradley.
Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
A ball and a strike now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and his side is retired. Nothing across here. Sean Doolittle comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 62.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
How about it?
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Sliders in for a strike. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. That's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now here it comes. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Grounded up the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's comes to an end.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For Game 2 of the ALDS, the New York Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-2. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. In Game 2 of the ALDS, Dallas Keuchel got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run, leading the Astros to a win over the Red Sox 3-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. Going on around baseball here in